qualified to teach Mustala Hadith?
Are you?
Ex-Catholic.
Oh, you're qualified. Great. Let's have a conversation then.
You know there's an apostasy in the Bible. You know the killing for apostate.
Let's not change topics. No, we're not changing topics. We're going to talk. You just said that you're qualified to talk about Sahih Hadith. What happens if I could prove to you that the hadiths have fabrications and lies in them? I can prove it to you. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you.
This is according to your understanding.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove it to you.
You study Hadith.
I'm going to prove it to you.
You know Mustala Hadith.
Yeah, let's talk about one. I'm going to show you. Okay. So let me show you. Let me show you. Okay.
It's fat check. Born Muslim. He's a convert.
Huh?
You're a convert.
A revert.
You're not yours. You revert.
Doesn't mean anything, guys.
You can't tell me about this.
So he being an ex-Catholic, becoming a Muslim, that's not mean anything?
Doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Doesn't mean anything.
Right, do you know the hadith about Abu Sufyan and Heraclius?
No. With the one that's miraculous with the Roman emperor.
Yes. Right, so let's go through that hadith together in a conversation, and I'm going to prove to you that it has lies in it.
Where's the lies?
Right, so let's go through the story. Okay?
Step by step, Boxy.
Shall we do it step by step? Okay. It's quite a long hadith. Are you okay for that? Because it means it's a long conversation.
He knows it.
Can you not?
I can, but I can abbreviate. I can get to one of the key points, but you just got to give me time to read through it to find it. Is that okay?
Okay.
So give me a second and I'll find it.
But you claim listen. The proof is upon the one making the claim.
I know that's
this
what
is
you're
what we
gonna say.
believe in,
That's
right? So you got to bring the proof. Why it's
I'm
fabricated.
doing that right now, bro. I'm literally doing it. I'm literally about to do that. I'm literally about to do
Bring me
that.
a scholar.
No.
Bring me a scholar
Don't give me that
who claims that
nonsense.
it's fabricated.
Don't give me that nonsense, because we Christians bring
You're
scholars.
talking nonsense.
Do you want to have a conversation, or are you grandstanding? Are you grandstanding? Look, no.
So you don't know.
So you want to
about Islam.
grandstand? You want to
don't know
grandstand?
nothing
That's
about
fine.
Islam. First of all,
No. Let's.
If you are bringing the proof,
I'm going
if
to
you're
bring the
saying
proof right now.
You have to tell me.
I'm going
who
to
said
bring
it's
the proof.
fabricated.
I'm going to.
Not according
I'm going
to your
to. I'm going.
understanding.
No. We can see that it's fabricated. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you.
You don't understand hadith.
Muslims can't agree which scholars to believe in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. So you're saying which scholar? But the point is, Muslims reject one another's scholars. It's a fallacy to appeal to authorities like that. You're committing a logical fallacy. You're committing a logical fallacy, and the reason why you're committing a logical fallacy is because Muslims themselves appeal to different scholars, and different scholars disagree with one another about what to practice. So when you say that this scholar, show me a scholar that says X, well, the point is every Muslim can show you a scholar that says X or Y. The result is that appealing to authority like you're doing is a logical fallacy. You wouldn't get through the first grade of a degree in logic using that kind of argumentation.
I use the Quran and Sunnah.
Right, so let's go to the Sunnah. Let's go to the Sunnah.
You can't even
Let's go
agree
to the Sunnah.
who Jesus' father is. Is it Joseph or Eli?
Stop trying to change the subject. Stop trying to change the subject.
Joseph or Eli?
In your Quran,
Stop trying to.
Jesus.
Can you? No hands. No need for touching.
Who's Jesus'
No
father?
need for touching.
Who's Jesus' father?
Yes, you
Who's
held
Jesus'
me.
father?
Don't touch.
You're Christian.
Don't touch.
Who's Jesus' father? Eli or
Don't
Joseph?
touch. Shh. Don't touch, and don't shush me either. No one is your dhimmi. You might think you're a nice Islamist, but no one is your dhimmi. No one is your dhimmi. Notice the triggered Muslim. Notice the triggered Muslim. Notice the triggered Muslim. Say Muhammad wasn't a prophet. Say Muhammad wasn't a prophet.
I'm not Muslim.
Say Muhammad wasn't a prophet. Say Muhammad wasn't a prophet. There you go.
How do you know I'm a Muslim?
Yeah, he's run away. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding.
Where are you?
Don't lie.
The Quran testifies of Jesus.
Just saying Bush, I swear to God. Yeah, he just was, I'm Harvard. Don't discuss. Be humble, man. Discuss first.
You can't say.
You're a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. You're stupid. How do you know that I'm a Muslim? You just say.
This will be cool. It's a nice day. This will be cool.
The most important for you to be happy.
Right, here I'm going to prove to you, bro, that a Sahih Hadith has a lie in it. Right? Right? Now, the uncle there who was so belligerent and wanted to jump in has now run away from the topic. He's run away from the topic. Yeah. So here's the proof. Here's the proof. Yeah. Yeah. Are you coming back, uncle? Right, here's the proof. Right. So I'm going to read the hadith and then I'm going to ask you one question.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So you know the story of Heraclius?
I know some of it. Not
Okay.
all, because it's a long story.
Right. So you asked me to abbreviate, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to abbreviate.
Yeah.
So there is this story in the hadith, it's Sahih Hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, book 1, hadith number 7, where Abu Sufyan says that he went, or some companions went, and they saw Heraclius the emperor, and Heraclius asked them questions about Muhammad, about whether to follow him. And then Heraclius said, in short summary form, he said, he essentially wanted to become a Muslim, and he invited all the leading establishment of the Byzantine Empire to come together to offer them that they should all become Muslim. And when he did that, they all cried out in despair and started running for the gates, okay? Now, after this event, and this is the key point, I hope you're all listening, in the privacy of his own room. That's really important to the question. So now I'm going to pick up. The sub-narrator adds, Ibn Natur was the governor of Ilya, and Heraclius was the head of the Christians of Shan. Ibn Natur narrates that once while Heraclius was visiting Ilya, he got up in the morning, so he's in his own room, with a sad mood. Some of his priests asked him why he was in that mood, and Heraclius was a foreteller of astrology. He replied, at night then I looked at the stars, and I saw that the leader of those who practice circumcision had appeared. Who are they who practice circumcision? The people replied, except the Jews. Nobody practices circumcision, so you should not be afraid of them, the Jews. So here's my question. The conversation was between the Christian emperor and Christian priests in the privacy of his own room.
Yes.
How did the Muslims hear about this private conversation?
Well, how did Bukhari know about it?
That's a great question. Exactly. Thank you for laughing. That's the point. How did Bukhari know about it?
The point is,
Go on.
revelation.
How did Bukhari know?
Revelation.
Revelation.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, was given revelation. You know the Quran is so
This is not a hadith that
miraculous.
goes to Muhammad.
Yeah, why?
You see, I thought
all hadiths
No,
go
they
back.
go to the companions as well.
No,
I know your religion better than you.
You see?
They go to Muhammad and the companions.
Listen, I would advise you go and study.
Answer my question.
All hadiths go back to the Prophet.
Answer my question. How did anyone hear this conversation between the emperor and the
Let me
priest?
tell you something. How many people
Answer
were
the
in the
question.
room? How many people were in the room?
The emperor and the priests, according to this story. We don't know. There's no number
Is there
given.
a possibility that the conversation got out?
By who?
Yeah?
By who?
By the priest?
So
By the emperor?
where are they in the Isnad chain?
Yeah.
What's their name in the Isnad chain?
I can't remember.
But that's the point, isn't it? The point is, you have to say that the contents, the matin of a hadith, is rooted in the Isnad, which means that if someone witnessed this conversation between the emperor and the priest in the privacy of his own room, the name of that person should appear in the Isnad
A
chain.
lot of things are not
So
appear.
show me.
A lot of things don't appear.
A lot of things don't appear, and that is a problem with the hadith.
40 people in a room, it's not a possibility that that conversation got out.
And who is in the
Answer me
Isnad?
that.
Right.
Answer me that.
I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that very question.
Yeah.
He is arguing, this expert in Sahih Hadith, right? Remember, he said he's an expert in Sahih Hadith, but he doesn't even know that Sahih Hadiths also go back just to the companions.
All of them go back to the
But
every one of them
this
goes back
expert in Sahih Hadith asked me the question, how do you know the conversation didn't get out? Fine. Let's work with that argument. If the conversation got out, then the Isnad chain should include the name of the one that gave the information. So who was that person?
Sahih Bukhari.
Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari simply says, now I'm going to embarrass him and show him no expert at all. Heraclius lived in the years 600 to 700. Sahih al-Bukhari lived in the years 800 to 900. So, according to this expert of Sahih Hadith, Sahih al-Bukhari was there 200 years before he was born in the room of the emperor as one of the priests.
Talk rubbish. You know what? It's
Who's talking rubbish? You said it was Sahih al-Bukhari.
Chain of narrations.
Yes, I've just talked about that.
From all the change of narrations going down to Sahih Bukhari, and then it was recorded.
Sorry, what?
Simple as.
Sorry, answer the question again.
Isnad, what's isnad?
One second.
What is isnad?
An isnad is a chain of narration.
Thank you. So if
answer my question
you've got
then.
a chain of narrations going down.
So who was the one that heard the conversation?
Could be anybody could have heard of conversation.
Could be anyone. Is that how isnad chains work? It could be anyone.
It's very
No.
First of all,
Isnad chains
let me show
work
you
by
where you're
saying
wrong.
it was this person.
Let me show you where you're
So
wrong.
who was
Let me
it?
show you the
Who
fallacy
was
of what you
it?
believe in.
Go on, tell me who was
Let me
it?
show you the fallacy
Go on.
of what you're talking
Tell
about.
me.
First of all, you said the Jews were the only people that were circumcised.
No, that's what your hadith say.
No.
That's what your hadith say.
The hadith would
I
never,
literally
ever,
read it to
ever
you.
say that.
I literally read it to you.
Ever said that. Right? It would never said. This tradition.
Right.
This tradition came from Abraham. God
Go on.
made an everlasting promise to Abraham.
That's
and
not
what
relevant
was
to this.
everlasting? Well, we fall for the Abraham.
That's not relevant to the topic.
It is relevant because what you're saying in there is that there's no proof for circumcision.
No, that's not what I said at all. You weren't even listening.
Show me.
I'm
show
proving
me a
to
Sahih
you, right.
hadith where it says there's no proof
Okay,
for circumcision.
ladies and gentlemen, what the actual conversation was is me proving that his hadiths have a lie in it. And now I'm going to give you another evidence.
This is from
Here's
your
another
understanding.
evidence. Listen.
This is from your hadith.
Listen.
This is
The
from your
hadith
understanding.
claims
This is
to
from
have
your
the knowledge of the contents of private correspondence between the Emperor Heraclius and a friend. Listen.
Private correspondence with 40
Listen.
people in a room. How many
Listen.
people were in the room?
Listen.
Come on, man.
Listen.
Come on, man.
Listen. Right, here you go. Listen.
Crazy, man.
Right.
This guy's lost it.
I would certainly watch it. Heraclius then asked for the letter addressed by... No, that's a different letter. Hold on one second.
You see? Look.
Different letter. Different letter.
How much letters are there?
There's 2 letters referenced in this hadith.
How much letters?
There's 2 letters. There's 2 letters.
Which one's the right letter?
Come here, come talk. You listen every day, every weekend. You just listen. You just nothing.
Up on the side. Don't worry, these people.
Why? They just nothing, man.
They hate. You know what happened? These haters.
You know he's busted.
Right?
He's totally busted. He can't answer the simple question that I asked.
You have the right.
They don't
And all he's doing is trying to change the topic.
nothing about Islam.
And all he's doing is using ad hominem attacks.
He's qualified almost standard hadith. You know, this is a science that very few people are qualified. He's qualified for science. Alright? Conversation happened in a room between a whole heap of people, and it's not a possibility that it got out and somebody narrated it. You know? That's a great mystery. And that's a lie, according to him. Come on, man. Bring some.
We've got your proof.
Which letter?
We've got your proof. Let me find it. Let me find it.
Nobody heard the letter.
Let me find it. Let me find it. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Hey.
Here we go. 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 Are you ready, guys? Here's another example that he won't be able to answer.
Tell me what the letters is. You said 2 letters.
So here's the second letter.
No. Tell me what's the letter.
Listen.
Where's the 4th letter or the 2nd letter?
Heraclius then wrote a letter to his friend. Everybody say friend.
Amigo.
Friend. In Rome, who was as good as Heraclius in knowledge. Heraclius then left for Homs, and a town in Syria, and stayed there till he received a reply of his letter from his friend, who agreed with him in his opinion about the emergence of the prophet. So the hadith is claiming to have knowledge about the contents of private correspondence between the Emperor of Rome and his friend. I'm now going to ask the Muslim expert of hadith
Show me the letter.
one simple question,
Okay, then.
and he won't be able to answer the question.
Listen, how did the letter
My
start out?
question is this.
How do you know?
How did the hadith narrator
How
get
did you know
the
about
knowledge
the
of the
letter?
contents of the
How
letter.
do you know about
Go
the
on,
letter?
son.
How do you know about the letter if it's a private letter? How do you know about the letter? And you said it was
Because
letter.
your hadiths lie.
You see?
Your hadiths
letter
lie
go?
and make it up.
You see how
They tell a
simple it was?
fiction.
How do you know? Is a letter sahih or not?
The lie
It's a
lie
letter.
is in your
Let
hadith.
me ask you something. Is a letter sahih or not?
According to your hadiths.
No, no.
Which,
You said
what
you
does
write
that
the
say?
letter.
What does that say?
Sahih hadith. I believe
Sahih
everything is
hadith.
yes. All
So
sahih.
is knowledge of the letter sahih or not?
Yeah?
Is knowledge of the letter sahih or not?
Yes.
Yes.
It is sahih. Yes.
So how did he get knowledge of the letter?
How do you know about the letter?
Did he speak?
How do you know? Is a letter?
Did he speak to Hercules?
Let me ask you something.
Did Sahih al-Bukhari
Right.
speak to Hercules?
Listen, in history.
Did Sahih al-Bukhari speak to the friend of Hercules?
Don't be talking through.
Go on, answer the question.
Listen, how do you know about the letter?
Answer my question.
How did the letter got out?
Because your
How did the letter
hadith
go down?
lie. The letter never existed.
What do you
How
want?
you know
The
letter
letter
got-
never
You got a letter.
existed. Your hadiths
How
are
did the letter get-
lying
how
to
did the
you.
letter get out? How
Answer
did
the
letter
question.
get out?
Great
How
question.
Did the letter, how did the letter
Answer
get
that
out?
question. That's the
Right.
question I'm
Right.
asking you.
Yes. How
I'm
did-
asking you
got
that
the letter.
question.
You have got the letter.
He's not even
You have
thinking.
got the letter.
And
You have got the letter.
Imam
How did the letter get
Bukhari
out?
is lying to you.
By yourself.
Imam, yes, exactly. Imam Bukhari wrote it by himself.
He's a faker.
He lied.
He's a faker.
These guys are so slow in wit and intelligence, they can't even follow the argument. Ladies and
He's got nothing
gentlemen,
to argue on. He's got no. He's just
this hadith states that Imam Bukhari knew the contents of private correspondence between Emperor Hercules and his friend in Rome. But the Muslims can't tell me how Sahih al-Bukhari or anyone in the Isnad chain came to that information.
when something is
If
narrated.
they cannot
Here, it's-
tell me how they came to that information, then we have evidence that Sahih al-Bukhari has fabricated history and made up a lie, and that means Sahih al-Bukhari is not reliable. Now reply. Go on, reply.
How did they get the letter?
That's a great question. That's the
You said it's
question
not. What?
I've been asking you
Shut up.
for 10
You're not
minutes,
listening.
and you've not answered the question.
You just shouted.
How did he know?
Because
Answer the question.
Because Isnad is a chain of narrations coming all the way down.
So who got the letter?
Yeah?
Who got the letter?
Well, the letter,
Who got the letter?
it didn't say specifically who
It
got the letter.
doesn't say specifically.
No, no.
Did you all hear that? He admits he doesn't know who got knowledge of the letter. So in other words, the Isnad chain has lies in it, and it's being called Sahih. Is that how Isnad
The
works?
whole Bible is a lie.
Expert of Isnad chains.
Listen.
Go on,
Our religion is authentic. Unlike you.
answer the question.
Unlike you.
Answer the
Your
question.
religion is a
I've
fake.
shown you that your
Right.
Sahih Bukhari
Okay.
has a lie in it. You
Okay.
don't have an
It's
answer.
not a lie.
You can't.
It's not a lie.
So how did he get the
Okay,
letter?
not-
How did he
It's
get
not.
the
It's
letter?
not.
It's
It's
not.
not.
It's
It's
not.
not. It's
It's
not.
not an answer.
Yeah, it is an answer.
Which person in the Isnad chain got the letter?
Yes.
Which person? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Isnad is not an argument. Doesn't. Isnad is not an answer.
We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We're a part of one
We're
collective
talking about this. We're talking about this.
Why are you living in the
He's
past?
running away. He's running away.
I don't have to run anywhere.
So,
Because you're loud and you're stupid.
So
you don't
answer
listen.
the question.
You're dumb.
Answer the question.
I answered the question already.
Isnad is not an
Isnad is
answer.
a chain of narration.
It's not an
Coming
answer
back
to
from
the
that time
argument.
You got 40 people in the room. Answer me the question.
According to your
40 people in a
biographies,
room, nothing they came
where
to the
does
room.
it say 40?
Yeah?
Where does it say
Well,
14?
you said a lot of people was in the room.
No, I didn't.
Right?
I
He
didn't.
wrote a letter to his friend.
You see, you're lying.
How did the letter
No
come
one
out?
can trust
How
you in
did
an
the
isnad
letter- How
chain
did the letter come
because
out?
you're lying.
How did the letter
Your
come out?
hadith reports are not reliable. Your hadith reports are
You're
da'if.
just loud. Listen, you're just loud. You're just loud.
You can't answer the question
listening.
because
That's the problem.
your answer was
You believe
isnad.
because you can shout loud.
Look.
That you got a proof.
And you believe
It's
if you
rubbish.
repeat the word isnad, you've given an argument. But the word isnad is not an argument.
No, yes.
The point that
It's a
I'm
chain
making
of
to you,
narrations coming all the way down.
so show me which one in the chain got the letter.
Okay. Anybody could have done it.
He doesn't know. And
Historically-
why doesn't he know?
historically-
Because it's a lie.
There's a lot of letters.
It's
that's
made
by
up.
many people. Right? And it's recorded. It's been recorded. Anyway.
Where's the letter?
It could be in one of the Roman.
There's no
archaeology-
letter.
Yeah, why not?
There's no
Why is
letter.
there no letter? So you're saying the emperor fabricated all of this?
No, I'm saying Sahih al-Bukhari
You
or
fabricated
someone
it.
in the
And
Isnad
who
chain
wrote the letter?
fabricated this.
You said he wrote a letter to his friend. Where's the
No,
letter?
no, I
You know
don't
that
say
emperor.
it. I
you know
don't
that
say
emperor
it.
became a Muslim.
I am saying,
You know
I
that
am
member,
saying
you know that Muslim, you know that
that
emperor.
the Isnad
You know the emperor
chain,
became a
someone
Muslim.
in the Isnad chain is lying. That's what I'm saying.
You know the emperor.
You're changing the
confirmed-
topic.
No, the emperor
Changing the
confirmed
topic.
that the prophet was the prophet.
That was also a lie.
No, it
Also a lie.
It wasn't a lie.
Tell me
It
one fact that you
wasn't
know
a lie.
about Heraclius that's vouched for by historians.
Yeah, many.
Go on, tell me one. You said you know many.
Yeah.
Tell me one fact.
But the fact that it's
Tell me one fact that is vouched for
fact
by
the
historians.
fact that it's recorded.
What?
The fact that it's
What?
recorded
What?
is a fact.
Where?
Is in itself.
The fact that it is recorded is a fact.
Yes.
No, I didn't ask you that, Uncle.
No.
What I asked you
fact that it's
was
recorded-
tell me one fact about Heraclius that you know that's vouched for by historians because you lied to me.
Heraclius became
You
a Muslim.
lied
And you
to
become
me
upset because
when
he
you
became a
said
Muslim.
you know facts about Heraclius.
That's all he does is show.
Let me tell you about Heraclius. Let me tell you about Heraclius.
You know nothing of Heraclius.
Heraclius
Was what?
usurped the emperor before him before he himself became emperor. Heraclius was afraid of crossing water. Heraclius
Heraclius, when he became
launched the first religious war of the Christians to recover the Holy Cross from the Persians who had captured the war in the Persians versus the Byzantines. Heraclius used to open up the Bible
because he was scared.
to decide the strategy of war. Heraclius was someone who championed the Christian faith and went into battle with the banner of the Theotokos. These are facts about Heraclius, and this man is a bold-faced liar. A bold-faced liar.
Heraclius became a Muslim.
Prove it.
Yes, it's in the
Prove
Sahih
it.
Bukhari.
That's not proof.
That's proof.
That's not proof.
And the reason why he didn't want
Show me in Sahih al-Bukhari he became a Muslim. Show me.
You got it.
Show
You
me.
got it.
Where does it say he
You
became a
said it's
Muslim?
liar. I believe it's true.
Where does it say he became a Muslim?
Became a Muslim.
What do you have to do to become a Muslim? You say the Shahada. Where does he say the Shahada? Show me. Show me where he says the Shahada. Show me where he says it. You're a bold-faced liar. You're a fraud. You're a con artist. And you're busted by the facts.
Listen to the letter. Look
Show me. Show me. Show me. I'll give you the reference because you're struggling. It's book 1, hadith number 7. Show me where he became a Muslim. You're a liar. You're a bold-faced liar.
a Muslim.
Prove it. You made the claim. Remember, he said to me, if you make a claim, it's on you to bring the proof.
He did say that.
He did say that. He has made the claim that Heraclius became a Muslim. Bring the proof.
It's in the letters.
Show me.
It's in the letters.
Show me. No, you made the claim. You bring the proof. 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 We're waiting. Show us. Show us. You're a bold-faced liar, and you're shameless in your lies. And you lie because Allah is a makra. Allah is a deceiver. And that's why you're willing to deceive. Because you worship a God who was willing to deceive. And that's why lying like you did is completely acceptable to you. You call it taqiyya. You're a liar, and I'm going to prove you're a liar. Of hadith, show me in Sahih al-Bukhari that Heraclius became a Muslim. You lie against one of the champions of Christendom, a man who fought a war to recover the Holy Cross, who shed blood in the way of Christ, who died a champion of Jesus Christ. Show me he took Shahada, or take back your filthy, dirty lies against the Holy Confessor.
Simple answer from both Islamic and historical records.
That's a claim, that's a claim.
When the Prophet started his mission,
Claim.
he sent letters to the rulers of the kingdom around Arabia.
Claim.
And the letters to Heraclius.
Claim.
What claim?
It's a
Prove
claim.
it is a lie.
It's a
I'm
claim.
telling you, I'm bringing the proof. I'm bringing the
I'm
proof.
waiting for you to show me he took
Prophet sent a letter
Shahada.
to
Show, go on,
Heraclius,
go on.
Right? I'm telling the proof.
I'm listening.
And the Sultan as well. He received a letter, and after interrogating some Arabs, this
Yes.
is the interrogation.
Claim,
he said,
claim,
right?
yes.
Claim. You prove it's a liar. I'm telling you it's true.
Go on.
You see, I bring you the proof now.
We're
You don't
waiting.
want proof.
He's reading from a website that repeats all of his
The letter
claims.
was genuine. And the letter was genuine because it's in the archives.
Where?
The letter
Which
was genuine.
archive? Which
After
archive?
asserting that
Liar.
he tried to convince his court
Yeah.
to pledge allegiance to the Prophet.
Go on.
The people of court refused to, and he left the matter. What? What he left the matter? He let the matter drop.
Yep.
But no records ever run, but except that Heraclius became a Muslim.
There is no record. No, his own website. There is no record of him accepting
Heraclius
Islam.
become Muslim.
What does it say? It says, no, read it again, you lied. Read it again, may I?
Heraclius
Please
become
go back
Muslim.
up. Don't hide.
No.
He's hiding it.
Look.
His website said
Did
that
the Emperor Heraclius become
there
Muslim?
is no record of him becoming a Muslim. The website actually said there is no record. The website said there is no record. I read it. He lied. He lied. He lied. Liar, 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 liar.
Heraclius become
Ladies and gentlemen,
Heraclius was a
simply
Muslim.
quoting
Imagine that. He
a
became
website
Muslim.
that repeats
Like you.
your claim
Like you.
is
You are
not
the
proof
You
of
are
your
the liar.
claim.
I brought the proof.
Did you hear that?
I brought the proof.
This guy couldn't get an A level
And he became
in
Muslim.
logic or philosophy.
I'm not gonna show
He
you.
quoted a website that actually contradicted him.
Like you.
The website actually said
Okay.
there is no historical record
There is here.
of Heraclius becoming a
Prophet
Muslim.
brought him a
That's
life.
what his website said. Go back to the website.
I showed you.
Show me.
Cora, I'll
Scroll
Cora.
down,
Look,
scroll
look,
down,
look.
please.
Look,
Scroll
look,
down.
look.
Continue reading. Press continue reading. No, continue reading.
That's it. It's finished.
No, you're lying. I saw it. He's hiding it. He's literally hiding it.
Oh yes. As for the proof of the isnad, Abu Sufyan was the
Abu
proof.
Sufyan,
Yes.
what? He got hold of the
Heraclius
letter?
asked Abu Sufyan.
No. The question is, how did Abu
And he
Sufyan?
recognized
That was not my
Islam was the
argument.
treasure. He
That's not my argument.
recognized Islam was the truth.
That was not my argument.
Yeah, that was the argument.
That was not my argument.
and he
You're
took the
going to
Shahada.
look very silly. Where?
No.
Show me where it says he took Shahada.
Yeah.
Show me. You made the claim. You're a dirty liar. You lied about a holy confessor. And you lied because your filthy God lied too. You're lying like your God.
All right.
Christ
Heraclius
had
told
his
Abu
champions.
Sufyan,
Heraclius
told
was
Abu
one of
Sufyan,
those champions
He acknowledges
who
Islam is the
fought
truth.
under the banner of the Holy Theotokos.
What, 3 gods?
He fought
Which cross?
a war
Which cross or Tauric
to
cross?
recover the Holy
Eh?
Cross.
Which cross?
He
Which cross?
fought against the Persians.
Or Tauric cross?
You don't
Which
know
cross he fought
anything about what you're
Eh?
talking about.
Which cross he fought under?
You
Which cross
quoted
cross or
a
Tauric cross?
website
Come on, man.
as if the
Listen,
website proves what you are
debunked.
saying.
You are
You're
debunked.
debunked, my friend.
You are
You
debunked. I
quoted
just
a
proved it.
website, and the website actually said there is no historical proof. And then when I wanted to quote it to you, he hid the website because I saw it, and he doesn't want me to read it. So he's lying to you. He's literally lying to
How much
you.
gods there is? How
He's
much gods
literally
there is? Let me
lying
ask
to you.
a question. How much gods there is?
Right. Sorry?
How much gods are there?
Sorry?
How much gods are there?
How much gods are there?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
to what? Sorry. Oh, gods, not gods.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said.
How much? How much? How much
gods.
in your religion? How much
So
gods you got?
we'll just assume, ladies and gentlemen,
I proved
that
to
the
you.
debate about the
I proved
hadiths
to
have
you
been lost.
Heraclius became
So
a
now,
Muslim.
let me defeat him about another topic,
I finished. I proved
about
my
the
point.
Trinity.
I proved my point.
He asked me as a Christian, how many gods do I worship?
Yeah.
I worship one God. No, let me ask all the Christians, and only the Christians.
Okay.
Shout loudly the number of gods that you worship.
One God.
Did you hear anyone say 3?
So
No.
what's the Trinity?
So,
God the Father. God
when the
the Son, and God
Quran
the Holy-
says,
One God.
when the Quran says,
Eh?
worship
Father.
not 3,
Yeah.
for Allah is one God,
Yes.
the Quran gets the Trinity wrong. The Quran has an error in it
Imagine.
because the Quran believes
This guy knows
that
how much
I
he can't even
worship
count.
3
It
gods.
can't even count. 1, 2, 3. He said 1 and 1.
I can count.
Come
1, 2, 3.
Right.
But I can
With
do
3
better
gods.
than him.
And it's
4,
one.
5,
One.
6, 7, 8, 9,
But they all
10.
say 3
What
gods.
does that
3
prove?
Gods. 3 gods.
Do I?
Worship 3 gods.
We believe in one
the
God.
Father. No, you believe in Trinity.
One God.
You're a pagan.
One
believer.
God.
You're pagan.
Your
You're
Quran is
pagan.
in error.
You're pagan.
When the Quran
You're
says
pagan.
3,
Show me in the Bible.
when the
where God-
Quran says
Show me
3,
Trinity in the Bible.
when the Quran says
Show me
3,
Trinity in the Bible.
we'll come to that. We will. I will
no,
definitely do
no,
that.
forget
I'll
about
definitely
too
do that.
much, man.
When your Quran
Three
says
gods, yeah,
3,
gods. Everybody knows you got 3
when
gods.
your Quran says
Show me the
3,
proof. Show
when
me
your
the proof in
Quran
the Bible.
says 3,
Show me in the Bible.
Is it
where
saying
they
I
said
worship 3 gods?
You worship 3 gods.
Answer that question.
God the Father.
Are you saying
God
that
the
because
Son?
the Quran says that?
No, no.
Are you
I-
saying that because Christians say
I
that?
used to be a Christian.
Are you saying that because
and I left
Christians say that?
Christianity because of
You
the
don't
Trinity.
know anything.
Pagan.
You don't know anything. You're lying again.
Paganism.
You're lying again. You said you were a former Catholic.
Jesus is
You
God.
said you were a former Catholic.
Jesus is God.
What's the
Answer
first
the
line
question.
of the Nicene Creed?
Ask me the
Former
question.
Catholic. What's the first line of the Nicene Creed?
Is Jesus God? Is Jesus
What's the
God?
first line of the
You're not
Nicene
listening.
Creed?
You're not listening.
Answer him.
You see,
him.
he's lying.
Answer him.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'll help him.
Yeah.
The first line of the Nicene Creed is this.
Yeah, that.
We believe in one God.
So how come you have the
One
Trinity?
is one
Oh, you have
the
it.
same as 3, ladies and gentlemen. No! No!
He's a Muslim.
All they have is mockery because they're beating in arguments.
Say the Shahada. Say the Shahada.
Don't touch, please.
Say the Shahada.
No, I would never say
Repeat the
something
Shahada.
so bad.
Repeat
I would
the Shahada.
never say
We still
something
believe in
so
one God.
bad.
The Shahada is
I
one
would
God.
never say
One
something
God.
so bad.
One God.
I
One
would
God.
never say
Hear
something
ye, O
so bad.
Israel, the Lord thy
We
God is
believe
one.
in one God. Your Quran is in error because your Quran says we believe in 3 gods.
You believe more than
But
3
your Quran says
Worship your-
I believe in 3 gods.
You do.
That's an error. And that means your Quran is false
Is Jesus God?
because your Quran has an
Okay.
error in
Is
it.
Jesus God?
Should the Quran have errors in
Is
it?
Jesus God?
Should the Quran No.
Is Jesus God?
Should the
Answer the
Quran
question,
should the
man.
Quran have errors
Cut
in
to the
it?
chase. Is Jesus God?
Should the Quran have errors in it? You're running from your own Quran.
Listen.
I don't blame you. You're scared of your own Quran.
Am I?
Yes, of course.
Am I? Looking
yes.
like this?
Yes, you are
Listen,
terrified.
listen,
You're
listen.
terrified because you're
Jesus
getting
God?
busted again and again and again
Look,
on lying.
You got to know how to shut up.
No, you
Answer
should.
the
You really
question.
should practice what you
Is
preach.
Jesus God?
Answer this question.
Is Jesus God?
When the
Is
Quran
Jesus
says
God?
I believe in
Is
three,
Jesus God?
is it saying I believe in
Is
three gods?
Jesus God?
Answer that question.
No, no.
Let's do
Answer,
question
no,
for question.
No, no. Okay, then answer my question first.
I will answer the first. I will answer your question.
No. Answer me now.
Do
you said you don't believe
listen,
in three gods.
Listen, let's make an agreement.
No, right.
Let's
okay.
make an agreement.
Okay.
Right, and we'll see if you're a man of your word.
Okay.
We'll do question for question.
Yeah, let me start.
You will ask a question.
Okay.
I will answer that question. Then
Yeah.
I will ask a question,
Okay.
and you will answer that question,
Okay, then.
and then you will ask another question, and we will go backwards and forwards like that. Do you agree?
Yeah. That's
fair. Yes.
I want to
You
get to the
first.
fundamental truth
You
of
first.
Christianity.
Go on. Your question.
Is Jesus God?
The question was, is Jesus God? The answer is, you need to change battery.
Yes, but you want to expand?
I need to expand. Okay. Let me just change battery and I'll answer your question.
What happened? You're switching the proofs now.
So he got more light.
Don't get desperate.
No.
Don't
I'm
get
not
desperate.
I can never be desperate.
You sound
because
desperate. You
I
sound
worship
desperate.
one God. I don't have
You
to
worship.
shout.
You
I don't have
sound
to
desperate.
shout like you all
You
you do
sound
is
desperate.
shout.
Any man that has to build his arguments on
Debunked your
lies
proof
is
about
desperate.
miraculous.
Action!
Right.
I debunked your proof
I'm going to
about
answer your
miraculous,
question.
and
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
answer your
debunk
question.
you. Okay.
So the question was, sorry, the question was, you see, he's not even listening. Right. So the answer to the question was yes. Right. So now it's my turn to ask you a question.
Is Jesus God?
No, I answered your question. You weren't listening. You weren't listening.
You didn't answer it.
You turned to face him
No, you
when I
didn't.
was answering your
But look at
question,
me now. Tell me
and
in
I
my
answered
face.
your question.
Tell me in my face.
No,
Jesus
it's my turn to ask you a question.
No.
There you go. I knew he'd run away. I knew he'd run away. I did answer. I did answer. I did
Don't
answer.
answer the question.
Right.
It's a fake.
Shall I answer the question?
Fake.
Shall I answer your question? Shall I answer your question?
Yes.
And then you're going to answer my question.
Yeah, let everybody hear.
Are you listening? The question was, is Jesus God? Christians believe Jesus is God. The question has been answered. Now it's my turn to ask him a question.
Yes.
Does the Quran teach that we Christians believe in three gods?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Now it's your turn to ask a question.
Yes. Okay then. When Jesus was taken up in heaven, Jesus is God. Who was he sitting at the right hand side of who?
Okay, I'll answer that question. The question is, who was Jesus sitting at the right hand of when he was taken up into heaven?
He's God, remember? He's
Wait,
God.
you ask a question,
Yeah,
listen to the answer. We're doing question for question. That was your agreement.
Right.
The answer to the question is that Jesus Christ was sat at the right hand of the Father. Now let me ask you a question.
No.
No, yes. Question for question. I knew he'd break his word. 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 Brother, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Brother, I am fine. Thank you. No, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Can you show me any proof from any authoritative Christian text or any verse in the Bible that affirms that Christians believe in three gods?
Yes, they do.
But I know I said, can you show me?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Show him. I am the Father of one. Is one of them.
That believes in three gods.
Three gods. And the Spirit is which was part of God.
So in other words, the people can decide whether that. People can decide for themselves. People can decide for themselves. It's your turn to ask a question. No. Okay, so if he's coming in, he's coming in. No, you didn't. That doesn't prove your point. Doesn't prove your point. But you have confirmed that the Quran has an error in it, and you can't prove that Christians believe in three gods.
Jesus is sitting on the right hand side of God.
That doesn't prove two gods. It doesn't prove that. It doesn't
Jesus
prove
is God
that.
and the Father is God.
Now you've proven that the Quran has an error in it, and the fact is the Quran is not meant to have any errors in it. He's running away. He's running away. He's running away.
I want to ask
Go on.
I want to ask you a question. I want him to hear.
Yeah.
You know, when you argue about what the Quran says, what the Bible says, you're never going to agree. But my question is, Muhammad, did he say in the hadith, Jesus Christ is coming back? Jesus is coming back? He said yes. Listen.
Brother, you're jumping into this conversation.
Muhammad say Jesus is coming back. In the end of time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard on record that the Muslim admits that the Quran teaches that we believe in three gods. And yet when he was challenged to show any evidence at all that Christians believe in three gods, he couldn't show a single authoritative text. And that proves, ladies and gentlemen, that the Quran has an error in it. The Quran has a lie in it. And it is a lie, ladies and gentlemen. And the Quran is supposed to be free from errors. And that proves, ladies and gentlemen, that when Christians accuse the Quran of having an error, we are correct, because he confirms that we are interpreting the Quran correctly.